ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
And good evening, everyone. It was another cold but dry day around the region today. Temperatures again topping off in the mid-30s most locations. A little bit better as you got down towards Newport and New Bedford, where it made it to 38 degrees. But this cold air is about to be dislodged as milder temperatures are heading in our direction. Right now, our readings are in the upper 20s and low 30s. Still a couple of little spots above freezing, like North Kingstown, where it's 36 degrees. These numbers aren't going to change much throughout the course of the overnight because a cloud cover is now in place, and milder temperatures are trying to come in our direction. You notice, though, we are still one of the colder spots in the lower 48 here. Those shades of purple showing up right up into northern New England. But the air mass back here is much milder, and it is coming in our direction for a couple of days, so we will get a chance to warm up a bit. But there is a series of storms starting to develop. Now, this one coming through from the eastern Great Lakes, that's our system that's going to be here early tomorrow morning. That'll be followed up Monday night into early Tuesday morning by the next system coming out of the Dakotas. And by the end of the week, another one, which is now yet to even hit the Pacific Northwest coast, will be here as we go on into Friday and perhaps Saturday. And that one could be a little more on the wintry side. We'll see how that plays out as we get closer to it through the course of the upcoming week. But let's deal with this one. It's coming through, bumping into an area of high pressure, and that high is really just going to dry up a lot of the moisture as it comes in overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning and kind of deflect the system a little more to the south of us. But I still think we're going to see a little bit of moisture come in and just enough cold air in place that there could be some slippery spots. So we'll take a close look at that in a moment. Now, we will dry out for Monday afternoon as we wait for the next system to come in later Monday night and Tuesday morning. And this will come through with a bit of wind and a little more rainfall as well. But again, it's a morning system and we'll be drying out for Tuesday afternoon with a new area of high pressure coming in. That'll keep us on the dry side through Wednesday. At least we'll have a little bit of a break, but you can already see behind me here the next signs coming in as we go into Thursday for Friday as well. All right, so let's take a close look. This is how things are going to look in the morning. In the areas shaded in pink here, this is the model denoting that there could be a little touch of freezing drizzle or maybe a little bit of sleet. It's very light precipitation. Again, we're running into a tremendously dry air mass in place, so it's going to be hard for this moisture to get here. But notice our temperatures up around the northern portion of the state are in the low 30s at this point in time. And as you head up into northern Massachusetts through Worcester County, you'll perhaps see even some wet snowflakes being mixed in. But this is all mostly to the west of the 495 belt and west of 95. Down along the south coast, this is primarily just going to be all rain, shower activity, and drizzle that we'll be dealing with. By the late morning hours, you can see how things are quickly drying up and the temperatures are starting to climb as we go through midday and into the afternoon. So this is what I'm thinking. There could certainly be some slippery spots developing in the morning commute, so early morning travelers, be aware of this. Let's take a closer look again up around Woonsocket, Burrillville, Foster, Gloucester. Could be looking at some slippery spots on untreated road surfaces over towards Smithfield as well. And again, this is west of 95, so all the way down through West Greenwich and into Exeter, and Richmond is in those areas. I think westerly, though, will primarily just stay with light some rain showers and drizzle in these locations. All right, as we go through the rest of the afternoon, we're just basically drying out with temperatures in the low 40s, and then comes the next round of rain Tuesday morning. This one could be a little heavier at times, but notice our readings. We're in the 50s Tuesday morning, and we'll stay there all day long as we dry out for the afternoon. And rain totals could be on the order of a quarter to a half inch. And then looking ahead, there's yet another weather system for Thursday. That gets followed up again with another system on Friday into Saturday. This is the one I hinted at. Might have a little more wintry setup for us as we go into the weekend. So we're getting milder for the next couple of days, drying out and then turning much colder into the weekend. And check out the end of that forecast. Sunday's high only 26 degrees. That's your latest forecast. It's a preview.